no, we don't want to replay the countdown. Hello, everybody. I'm Carrie, and with me today I have Blind Toes. Hey, Blind Toes, how are
Hello.
you?
Good, very good.
I'm so excited. This is the
Yes. Woo!
final day. Woo, the challenge. We actually did it. Did you do it? Did you do it or did you throw
Yes,
it out?
I no, I did do it.
Okay, good. Oh
Except
my.
like constantly I have to switch back and forth Sims because the Pixel 7 kept dropping calls.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if I needed to make a important phone call, I had to switch back to make a call, then finish the call, then switch back. It was kind of irritating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll get more into that in just a minute. But if you're new to our challenge for 2 weeks, we switched phones. So, well, we didn't switch. We switched our operating system. So I went from a Samsung S22 Ultra as my main phone to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And Vito switched from.
The iPhone 11 with iOS to the Google Pixel 7 with Android and TalkBack.
Yes. So it's been 2 weeks. We're done. We are done, right?
Yes, we are done.
Okay.
You had it like a little bit more easier time than I had it. Because I had to switch from the first phone to the second phone replacement. Yay!
Wait, what do you mean replacement?
Remember, the had trouble with the
Oh,
first
right,
phone.
right. You
Yeah.
mean, okay. Well, I already had the iPhone 14 Pro Max, like, with me, so, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I have a list of 8 questions we're going to answer today.
Let me drink some liquid courage. My vodka fruity drink, so it's good.
Oh, yeah, and I was supposed to bring special
Fancy
fancy
Yes.
coffee, but I just had my plain old coffee. I'm sorry. But I did bring a Ferrero Rocher. Does that count? Like,
Okay.
should I
Okay.
put it inside the coffee? Will that make it special?
Yeah.
Will make
Yeah.
it fancy?
Yes.
I'd rather just eat it though.
Oh, so you only brought one?
Yes, I brought one.
Then you can't put it in there then.
I brought one. Look, it's crinkly. Okay, so number 1. How do you feel about the challenge being over? I think our answer is the same for this one.
Just yay!
Yay! The torture is over! Woohoo!
Yes.
No, just kidding. It wasn't really torture. Not too much anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Joshua's in here. So are we gonna see you throw that iPhone out the window? Probably not, but I think maybe now that he's done with the challenge, maybe Vine Toes will throw his Pixel out the window.
No, I'm gonna keep it because it's too expensive to throw. Well, not like the first one. I dropped and I did throw it.
Okay. And John's in here too. Hey guys, happy get out of jail free day to the both of you.
Yeah.
That's so true. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. So should I eat? Can I eat my Ferrero Rocher now? Like,
Eat
I'm
it.
so happy for the
Eat it. It's fine.
challenge to be over. Except the
It's fine.
problem is I still have to stay with my iPhone until we get AT&T sorted out, and they yeah. So when I got my S22, I did a trade-in and I had like an $800 credit, and apparently because I switched from my S22, even though I didn't buy the iPhone 14 from AT&T, they want to take back the $800 even though I have the S22 right here. Like, what's wrong with you? AT&T, don't do this to me. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this because I am happy. Every time I want to reach out for a phone, I have to pick up the iPhone. And now I'm just so happy. At least if it's not messages and if it's not a call or a message, I can do everything else on my Samsung, or at least on the Android. So I'm so happy. This is my celebratory Ferrero Rocher.
My second drink. My sip. Ooh.
Mm. They had it on sale on Amazon for like Cyber Monday, and so of course I had to get one.
Wow, I just bought another pair of nunchucks then.
Are you serious?
Well,
Another pair?
Yeah, these ones are the brand new ones that are much smaller, but then they still light up green.
You and green. My dad got the lemongrass Pixel 7.
Ooh.
He traded in the Pixel 5 that I gave and got $400 for it.
Oh, that should help a bit then.
Yeah, it was literally $99. Like, that's what he had to pay at the end.
Wow, lucky.
I know, right? It's
Then
like
he should have done the
has
challenge.
A daughter that gave him a Pixel 5.
Yeah.
And then Joseph, my son, has the Pixel 2 XL, and I decided to trade it in for the Pixel 6a. It's usually like $449, but like for Black Friday or whatever, the sale was $299. And then like the Pixel, it was not a big trade-in value, but it was still $50. So I'm like, I better just use that $50 now, and then like, because next year it's just gonna be zero. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of that in the future. Don't know, not sure when exactly.
Hopefully you get those nice camera angles for the unboxing.
Okay, so number 2. What were your thoughts before the challenge? Let's go before the challenge.
Okay, because like I know I messaged you with this idea, okay, and it was only an idea. So I told you about it, but then you suggested like 2 weeks. Then I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
So what were you thinking about Android? What did you think about Android before we started?
I was literally curious about it. You know, how would it work? You know, how would TalkBack work? You know, just all the stuff that like, that if you're really curious, that like you just want to know. On like how would like a new user to it would get used to either the gestures or like the OS itself. And the whole setup too. But
yeah. So when I first, where is my iPhone? When I first started using the iPhone, I lost it, guys. Like it's like the last day, and it's not the last day. It's over, and now I can't find it because I guess I didn't like it that much.
It's probably because like your Samsung and Google just hid it somewhere.
And they did. Like I can find both of these, but where in the world did the iPhone go? Oh well. Anyway, at first I thought that I would have a really hard time with like iOS in general. I really thought that it was gonna be the operating system that like I really couldn't get used to or not like or something. And I didn't think that I would have trouble with voiceover. Like I didn't really think that I would have trouble with voiceover. Like I mean getting used to it maybe, but I didn't think I'd have trouble with it. I just thought, I don't like iOS. I don't want to do this. Or well, yeah.
Hey, that's how I felt because I watched you and everyone else like, breezing through TalkBack. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah.
So now, wait, before we continue though, what made you even agree or be willing to do this challenge? Number 3.
Again, same thing like the second answer. I was just plain curious.
You were just plain curious. That was it.
Yeah.
But what made you like decide to do 2 weeks of it trying to be your primary phone though?
I don't know because like when I told you you sounded so excited, so I probably just took your excitement as that too, and then also my curiosity, and it should be fine.
Okay. And Joker says, "Hello, did you two suffer?"
Depends on suffer.
Oh my goodness. Um, I think for me, I've always had an iPhone like around. Well, not always, but for a few years now. But I've never had it as like my primary device. I knew like all the accessibility features and stuff, and I used it sometimes for Discord and like
Just to dabble
sometimes
around,
for
play with
face
around it,
message or iMessage.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's basically all I did. And so I was like, huh, I should probably like just dive right in and like use it as my daily driver and see what it was like. Yeah, and now I know. Number 4, what are your general thoughts on iPhone or Android now? So you can go first. So.
Well, since I got a good 2 weeks of it, well, I'm not really counting the first week because like it was kind of brutal. But after that, TalkBack is not too bad. There's just some things that I do like and dislike, but overall, it has been good. Yeah, I like. Yeah, so I do like it. You know, I don't hate it as much now, but
That's how I feel. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to say it. I
Yeah.
don't hate it as much as I.
yeah, especially from that first week. Yeah.
Well, in short, what had happened is we were supposed to start this challenge a week earlier, right? Or was it 2 weeks
Yep.
earlier?
Yeah.
But Blind Toes, the first phone he got, he threw it. No, just kidding. It fell. But I don't really think that was a problem. But he had to get a replacement, and because it just wasn't really working well.
Yeah.
So, but then he
Your
did get
thoughts?
this replacement, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
And did it make it better?
No, it still felt the same like the first one.
It still was the same? What do you mean it's still the same?
It still felt the same. Well, like don't worry, like I'll go into more later, but yeah, it still felt so until the second week, okay? Until the second week was much more better.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Let's see. So my general thoughts on iPhone is basically, I don't know about other people's experience. At least in my experience, I can't use VoiceOver and Zoom together, and it kind of sucks that I feel like iPhone or Apple or iOS, whatever you want to say, just wants you to kind of pick one, and then if you try to use them together or like different accessibility features together, it's not happy. And so the user becomes unhappy too. And so that's like my general thoughts. Okay, so what are some things, let's stay positive for a little while longer. What are some things you did like?
Okay.
Because I know we have a lot of things to say about things we don't like.
Okay, this is mostly coming from more of like the basic use of it. I didn't go into depth like you did with the iPhone, okay? But in generally, okay, I do like the how they have the rotor, right, for the iOS side, right? But then like the up down to switch where words, lines, headings, and all that. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. And I do like the 3 navigational buttons because those are actually pretty handy. Yeah. Anything else? I like
so
how
you didn't wait a question.
Yeah?
So you didn't use the 3-finger swipe up and down?
No.
So you
Because
like the
1
up
finger.
down
Yeah, because like
better than the 3.
yeah, because like for me it was much quicker.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
See, like you say that, and it boggles my mind because you also say that like, and I'm talking about iPhone. The what is it like when you double tap on the keyboard, like on each letter, you say that's faster.
No. Timing is different. Like doing like the whole rotor action part. Yeah, like because like for iPhone you have to use 2 fingers to turn the rotor. just switch your thing, you know. But then for like the talkback, it's one finger swipe, you know, down and up or up to move back and forth. Yeah. But then like
Okay,
typing,
but how is the down up and down thing faster than a 3-finger swipe in one direction?
oh, you mean up or down?
Or down, yeah.
I'm using one finger instead of 3.
Okay, so you just like it because it's one-handed. Like you can just use one finger instead of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, question. When you use your iPhone, do you turn your fingers or do you turn the phone when you're using the rotor?
I turn my fingers.
Okay. Because I feel like I turn both.
Oh no! Like I see some people do the whole walking motion, like you know, up and down, like the walking with the fingers.
Walking with the fingers? What do you mean?
Matt does that motion where like he does the up down with like 2 fingers, like he's almost walking, playing for like the rotor. I don't get it how he does it that way.
How? I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it. That's how he explained it, and I'm like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. But yeah, just turn.
Yeah, like I guess for me, I usually like. Let me see. What do I usually do?
Do you turn? Because like
like, do you do this like the twist, and you do it repeatedly until you get there, or do you like hold your fingers and then like turn and just keep turning?
I hold and turn.
Okay, yeah. So usually for me, like, I think I usually put my fingers on the screen and then I turn the phone.
Oh no! No! Like that works too.
Yeah, it's like my phone is doing an acrobatic trick. It's turning.
Hey! Like, if it works for you, hey, then just keep on doing it that way. If it works, hey, you know. So there's really nothing wrong with that.
Oh, so for me, what did I like? What are some things I liked? What? Oh, what did I like? I like the voices. I like the voices.
That's fair. That's fair. No.
I think they're great voices.
That's fair. Even though I can think of like a couple things, but you know,
I like the Zoom controller, sort of. Like I have a love-hate relationship with it, but I kind of like it. That's something that I like. Voiceover. With voiceover, okay, I don't know about iOS. But with voiceover,
I know I like just only 2 things, but like
I like that. There's one. I like being able to quickly turn off and on screen recognition and image description. Like that's something Android needs. Like, and screen recognition, it can help sometimes, and sometimes it can just mess everything up.
Screen recognition.
Well, like with certain apps, it does help when the app is being a pain, but a lot of the time, if you do have it on, and like it's like a normal app, it's like it just ruins it. And same thing with image recognition.
No, yeah, because I tried it once. It's like, what's going on? What is this doing to my? Yeah.
It just depends on the app and which app you kind of use it on. And so my default is like keep the screen recognition off, and then only turn it on and try it if like it doesn't work when it's off. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Everybody's here for this. What did you not like?
Okay, I'm not gonna list everything. I'm just gonna only list a couple main things that just annoy me. Okay. The one thing is like, especially in like going through my emails and deleting mail or like deleting an app, It doesn't do the regular double touch and hold, double tap and hold. I had to do a soft double tap and hold. What's up with that?
What do you mean a soft double tap and hold?
Basically, you know how like you normally double tap like tap 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 and hold normally with regular finger pressure. I had to go
Yeah.
softly tap tap hold softly just to have like those prompts like pop up for me. That annoyed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Then
just don't really understand. Blind Toes has been having like this double tapping problem on the Pixel,
mm-hmm.
and I don't think like I mean the only thing that I can think of like that matters that the pressure matters is like iPhone 10 and XR and what is it, the 11 too? I don't know if they with the 3D touch, and like
actually,
Android doesn't have that. I
well,
don't know
no,
what happened
yeah,
there.
I like it. That's just me.
Okay, yeah. I just think that
This is
it's
just my
weird.
experience. I know, but this is just my experience, okay? Because I seen you, everyone else doing it fine, okay? I seen a lot of demonstrations, okay? So, but for me, this is what's happening, okay? So
And
yeah,
that's fair. That's completely fair.
yeah. Like and then, like before, it was besides the double tap and hold, but then sometimes the regular double tap is sometimes inconsistent. Sometimes like most of the time it works, like 90% it works, sometimes 10% it's like not like working somehow.
So what does it do when it doesn't work? Does it say anything? Does it like move the focus up to
Mm,
the somewhere
nope,
else
nope,
or
it doesn't move the focus, it doesn't do nothing else, just it's just there. It won't let's say open like YouTube, it sometimes takes me twice, have to go once then twice.
so like when you do it, it
Yeah.
doesn't say anything.
Mm-mm.
After you like the double tap didn't work, it
Yeah.
doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. That's
I don't know, but the thing is, like by the second week, it kind of smoothed over in a way where, like, when once I moved everything on all the apps that I want on one page, somehow that little bug it kind of worked itself out. So for the whole
Mhm.
week, it was working fine. Like just double tap, action works. It's weird. It was
So all
weird.
of a sudden it just fixed itself? Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
it's weird for me. I feel like
That's so weird.
yeah,
I don't have any answer. Maybe Google pushed out some kind of update and that like, without like because you probably had automatic updates, right? Maybe it
hmm
was an update. That's really interesting.
yeah,
Huh.
and then the two finger scroll. Well, like either the down and up. That kind of bugged me a little bit because like when I was scrolling, through like YouTube, right?
Mhm.
It just felt slow. It felt
Yeah.
slow. I'm like,
I agree with. Oh, that okay. I'm gonna add that to my one things that I do. Things that I like about iOS. Like voiceover. When you're swiping through things on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube, it's like so much freaking faster than on Android. It's so annoying that I have to swipe through all these stupid buttons and like links and menus and stuff. I'm like, I just want to like quickly go to the next title. Just tell me what the next one is. So I will give
yeah,
voiceover that. Like that's so great. I love that thing
yeah,
about it.
yeah, yeah. Because like,
It
cause like,
groups
yeah,
like all those elements together.
yeah. Because like, that's the main thing I still like about iOS. I not like about talkback is like it's just even like swiping to regularly just swiping left or right like to go through things, or I just don't like that gesture, the two finger gesture, because like it's slow. So yeah, I just I just did not use that gesture at all. I only just swiped
Oh,
because
I see.
swiping was more
Well,
faster.
I don't know if I told you, but they also have like the one finger. It's kind of more like the three finger swipe up with iOS, where
Oh,
you
the
can
page up
do
and down.
yeah, you can do like a one finger back and forth to the from the right to the left, back and forth like that, and that will be more like the iOS version. I think.
Okay, you know what? Like, I did try that too, because like when I had all the apps on like 2 pages, I did the left and right, and it was pretty quick. Yeah, it did work.
So, and I think like it's really kind of hard to get used to the 2-finger scroll, because essentially the 2-finger scroll is actually kind of like bypassing talkback, and you're scrolling like a sighted person. So depending on how hard or fast or long your swipe is, that's how much you'll scroll.
No, yeah, because when Joker told me just to swipe up like normal, like 3 fingers, I did that, but it still felt slow.
Wait, 3 fingers or 2 fingers?
No, you know how like the page up and down, right? For iOS with 3 fingers for the page up and down. When I did that with 2 fingers, just to swipe down quick, yeah, it still felt slow.
Yeah, because you have to like make it a longer swipe, and like I don't know how to explain it.
No. I get it too, but then like when I was scrolling through like regularly, just swiping left or right, I still hear the tick 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 tick, like it's like the 2 fingers like scrolling. I'm like, that's odd.
Yeah. Did you turn the talkback sounds off, or did you keep them on?
I kept them on because like I wanted to know, like just to make sure, like you know, like for me, I like the sounds because like at least I know what the heck I'm doing.
Okay, Joker said sometimes the OS doesn't fully register the actions that we're doing with our fingers. The problem he's describing has happened to me on both platforms, although I've noticed it more on Android. So one thing that kind of bugged me, and like I know it's an iOS thing, so
that's fair.
You can kind of, I mean, it's kind of annoying, but not like frustrating, if that makes sense, is the fact that when I go home, like when I'm somewhere and I go home, it takes me back to the folder that what I opened instead of home. And then I have to like do it again to like actually go home. And that sometimes I also had to like swipe home multiple times in other like instances too, and then that was kind of just like, really, why do I have to do it again? And then sometimes like when I do the swipe, if I do it too fast, it doesn't register, and so I have to like do it again and like make it a little slower.
Oh no, not slower, because like from like the bottom, because like
yeah, I do it from the bottom. It makes the sounds. It makes all the correct sounds, like the doop, doop, but it just doesn't register.
Because like when you said that, because like when I tried it, like even fast too, it works, but because like you're describing, because like that usually should work all the time, like you said.
Yeah, well, it's, I mean, I don't know. I think I just have to, I think the problem is that initial touch has to be a little longer, and not the actual swipe that has to be shorter. That has to be longer. It's like I have to touch that bottom for a longer time before I can swipe.
Yeah, so just like, because like for me, like once I hear the touch, the boop, then I swipe up. That's it.
Yeah, but again, it's probably because I have Zoom on and the Zoom controller and all that, and like just VoiceOver just doesn't work as well when those things are on. So that's really annoying.
Like besides that, I don't like the 2-finger swipe up to go home. That's why I use either the like the 3-button controls, or like the upside down L gesture thing to go home. Yeah,
I think I usually, like on Android, I usually use the L. I actually don't even use the 2-finger swipe up.
Yeah.
I also like the idea of Siri shortcuts, even though sometimes they kind of don't work, and sometimes they kind of do, depending on who developed like that particular shortcut. But I really like the idea, like, and the stock ones, the ones that like Apple made, are pretty good.
Wow.
That's nice. And I really do like the voices. Like that really is something I think that VoiceOver does really well.
Yeah.
And I think the iPhone 14 Pro Max, like the actual like sound is
Mm-hmm.
a lot better than my
Mm-hmm.
Pixel, I think.
Well, I only used the stock voice that came with it because like I was more of like, okay, you know what, new user, just use wherever it's there. You know, don't because like I didn't know that I could download extra voices. I just used wherever it was there. So I
So
was
you just
mostly
use the default one?
yeah. Like for me, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like Alex, but it wasn't like just like annoying to hear.
My dad, masung. How do I say masung in in English?
I
Like
don't know.
suplad. Like suplad. It's like kind of like a rude. He thinks like the voice one, which is usually the default, is like a rude sounding voice by Google.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, he really doesn't like it.
The voice sounds like no. Okay, I'm not gonna help you. I don't care. No.
It's more like I don't really want to be doing this. Why are you telling me to do stuff? That's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
It just
I
thinks
get it.
that it
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Blind Grilling. How are you doing, Chris? It's been a while.
Hey, how are you?
There's also ELT Nation in here and Tough Beefon. I don't know if I said that right. Oh, he said, "Lol." It's hard for Carrie to think of what she likes about the iPhone. Yeah. So, like, I wish the Zoom controller was not a floating icon. I wish like it just appeared and reappeared whenever I wanted it, like with a gesture instead of having a menu. Like if it was just had a gesture to show it, like I don't even know what that gesture would be, but if it had a gesture, like I would really like it. It would be perfect. But yeah, it doesn't.
I wish
like I kept having to constantly move the thing, and like because it would just be in the way, and then I couldn't change the opacity because then like if I made it more transparent I couldn't see it and I couldn't find it anymore. I'm like, where's the controller? Because of the fact I kept moving it because it kept blocking stuff, I couldn't find it. So I had to keep it like on 100% like not opaque at all. Dang. I mean not transparent at all, so completely opaque.
Well, I wish TalkBack had the gesture to move apps, like a bunch of apps together, like how iOS did.
Thing about VoiceOver, you're right. I like that. Even as a sighted person on Android, it's like, you know, you have to do each app individually.
Yeah.
And like but you know what? The problem is like when you're using Zoom and just Zoom, like it's actually harder to move apps on iOS. Like with VoiceOver, it's so much easier, but with just Zoom, it's actually harder. It's the icons don't seem to move as easily. Like I want to put it on top in the folder, and so like the folder keeps moving to the left and then to the right. I'm like, I go inside the folder, the folder, and it's
like I just didn't like
harder.
how to highlight the app, 3 fingers, action, tap, swipe over, move, swipe, okay, where, folder, this grid, whatever number. I'm like, huh, okay, fine, whatever, here and here. Because
VoiceOver does a great job with that. I would say
it felt tedious, and then
that is another thing that I do really like. So anything else that you have major beef with TalkBack or Android?
It was just mostly that double tap beef. That's about it. That's my main gripe. That was my main gripe because I'm like, come on, okay? This is a very basic thing. It's
so weird that you had that problem, but it's even weirder that it just like went away.
Yes, that was
weird.
Weird. Yeah,
it's like Google's like looking over your shoulder. Oh, yes. He's having trouble with that. Oh, let's go fix it.
Yes.
I don't know.
but again, like, cause like I'm just mostly coming from just the basic use of it, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how do you feel about going back to your phone?
Let's see. It's more snappier. I can get things done quicker. Yeah.
Happy,
Eh,
sad, relieved?
happy, relief, and also I can use the phone one-handed again. Because like after coming like just today, like, I'm like, wow, I really miss doing it most of my stuff one-handed.
Like what? Oh, okay. What could you not do one-handed?
Let's see. Go home on the Pixel because every time I try to highlight the home button and try to double tap, the thing wouldn't register. And then I could
But what
sort of
about the
do,
L gesture?
yeah, I could sort of do it with like my thumb, but then like again, like I haven't had much practice with it one-handed, so
Oh.
and I don't think you know the good week of having it work is not going to be enough time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
I I'm I'm kind of relieved. I'm pretty relieved. I can see why people like it and are happy with it, but I'm also just happy with my Android. And like that's the thing. Everybody always asks, what's the best phone? And it's
Mm-hmm.
like the best phone is the one that you like and that works for you better.
Yes,
That's like the answer.
truthfully, I can say the same thing because, like, I'm like, you know what? One is not better than the other. It's just really personal preference on like what you like in a screen reader for your phone.
Well, but it's not even just the screen
Yeah.
reader. It's the whole like system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you like iOS or Android better? Which things are more of a priority for you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you the type of person that uses Windows or Mac? Like, one thing that I was just really annoyed with is like iOS does not really like Windows. And so like for me, when I use my Android, I have link to Windows,
Mm-hmm.
and so I can read my text messages on the
Mm-hmm.
computer, I can get calls on the computer, I can look at my notifications on the computer. I can, like, for my Samsung, I can even like easily like control my phone from the computer. But
Mm-hmm.
like iPhone, it's like you can barely do anything with link to Windows
Yeah,
and like
because like you would need to be in like the full like ecosystem with like the
yeah,
Mac, either a MacBook or like the like the iMac or like whatever computer
yeah,
with it too.
yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like if you're bothered by a closed ecosystem, which I am, like that's why I like Android better.
Mm-hmm.
That's one huge thing. And also just talkback and magnification working better together. Like it's just so much easier to have both. And like the font sizing on iOS is just it's just terrible.
Well, I can't really tell you because I'm fully blind. So
Yeah.
because like because like because like I, because like the reason I also catch up on like your video too because like you were looking at it from a low vision like aspect of it too, you know. So yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And um so like it would be so much fun if somehow I could convince my dad, which will not happen though, unfortunately, because I mean he has an iPhone, and when I gave him the Pixel 5, he started playing with it, and now he like traded it in for the Pixel 7, and like he's like so excited about having both, and he really likes it. And it'd be so awesome if he would come on. So if you're actually listening to this, which you're probably not, but maybe my aunt or uncle might be listening. And so if you can somehow convince my dad to do that, but that's just not gonna happen though. Which I just wish it could. I wish it could, because he's totally blind, and
Yeah.
so like it'd be nice to have another perspective too.
Like yeah, because like truthfully, like overall, like yeah, like it has been enjoyable to do this challenge though.
Yeah, I mean, For me, I loved doing challenges. Like, I'm kind of sort of a competitive person. Sometimes I am.
I can tell.
Sometimes I'm not, though. It depends on the thing it is. So, yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this challenge, and I'm gonna do it. And so, in the fact that it was a challenge, I'm like, I really enjoyed it. But again, I'm just happy to go back to Android.
Sorry, for me, iOS. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tough. Okay, how do you pronounce this? Blind Toes. Is it Bifong? Because my username is a reference to the blind girl from Avatar.
Toph Beifong.
Beifong.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew you would know.
And Joker is there too, because like it's a character from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The only blind girl.
Really?
Character.
I didn't even know. Like, I didn't watch Avatar, so.
But yep. Okay.
I have no idea.
Not gonna go there. Not gonna go. Okay.
What? Go. What? What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
Say it.
Nothing.
Say
Nothing.
it.
No. Don't worry.
Say it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. For like the next time.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so number 8, which is our last question, is what would make you completely switch to Android, or in my case, iPhone? And this could be something that Android gets or something that iPhone loses. So either way.
Ooh, okay. If it, you know how like when you swipe up and down, like, where you get edit, and then like sometimes when you move over an app, sometimes when you hit the edit, and then like it'll delete the app, or like when
so like for the actions, and you can swipe up and down and double tap.
Yep, that, and then also be more like snappier, like just to move around and navigate, and then just be like, you know, more better than like iOS. Like just for that, and then like the actions, and then just like having like the same things that I want from like the basic use of the iPhone. Yeah, then I would switch. It has,
So for me, I think if the fonts, like, okay, the stock font, you know, the accessibility font, you can make it really big. Only on iOS apps, like Apple apps, if it did that for like third-party apps, or did a much better job of it, and if VoiceOver and Zoom can like be friends and like, you know, be nice to each other and work really well together, then I would.
Side?
Yeah, and then I would consider it. Like, those are like the two major things I think accessibility wise that would make me switch or consider switching anyway. Yeah. But I just don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know.
Same thing with here.
Well, I think some things are going to change, which I can't really say, but on the Android side, let's just say that a lot of things are changing, and Google is, I think, working to improve TalkBack in a lot of ways, which, you know, that's what I'll say.
Ditch the 2-finger swipe up to go home and just go to the 1 finger.
Oh, I don't like that. That could be an option. We'll just add an option. Okay, Joker says, I haven't found how to make this work with VoiceOver on, but you can hide the transparent icon for Zoom and bring the controller by tapping on the screen 3 times with 3 fingers. Okay, bring the controller. Wait. Okay, you can hide the transparent icon for Zoom and bring the controller by tapping on the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna try that right now, actually. Okay. So I have the controller, and you're saying if I do 3 finger? Did you say 3 finger triple tap? Okay, so yeah, 3-finger triple tap. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that brings up the Zoom menu. And then you have to tap on hide controller. And that's kind of what I've been doing. But that's like another extra really annoying step. And you can't bring up the Zoom menu when you're using voiceover. At least I haven't been able to find a way to do that. And that's really, really annoying. Like, I don't know. Okay. Tough. Wait, how do you say it? Beifong? Beifong?
Yeah, Beifong. Tough Beifong.
Tough? Okay, tough. Okay,
yeah,
tough
tough.
Beifong says, I highly recommend Avatar. The Last Airbender sheet is the best representation of a blind character. Is that true?
Yep.
Okay.
She makes Yep. She makes a lot of blind jokes and then a lot of references too. Yeah.
I'll have to watch it. Maybe we can have a movie night and Discord on our Discord server, which you guys should join if you're not yet.
Wink, wink, plug. Yep. Carry on accessibility, and also don't forget to check out her on TikTok. Same name, Carry On Accessibility. Yes, and don't forget to check out and don't forget to hit that subscribe button too on YouTube, and definitely hit that like button too.
Okay, end of commercial.
And don't
forget yourself.
Oh yes, and don't forget to try to subscribe to me too, Blind Host, to see all the mukbangs and blind anime talks and whatever other weird things that I do that people enjoy. That I like to entertain people, and I don't know why people like to watch anyways. But yeah, Blind Toes on YouTube. Then Twitch, if I remember to put in the link, but whatever, who cares? At blind_toes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget to do those on live streams. Sorry.
No, don't worry. See, so it's why that's why you brought me on, just to promote for you.
That's the only reason,
Yeah, fair enough. Fair. Oh yes, and merch coming soon. Carry On Accessibility.
Oh, merch coming soon. Are you making my merch?
No,
I totally haven't even started on that, but okay.
Again.
Merch will come, quote, soon, quote, a very loose definition of soon.
Yeah, soon.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Joker says, my brother was calling me the Blind Bandit because of the character. It was what she was called when she participated in underground fighting.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. And then Toph says, lol, Joker, that's awesome. And then Leonard says, hello, Carrie, hope you're doing well. I hear you on Android. I'm team Android all the way. I don't like being controlled. I like to control my technology. LOL, but to each their own. So I don't know about that, honestly. I feel like every technology company wants to control you. Okay, every technology company, and
because they just want our money. Okay, they just want our money.
They want to know everything about us, and like every move we make, like
our height, our hair color, our eye color.
To like go into health, right, and like get your medical records and everything. I mean, Google already knows everything about me. And okay, I don't know.
What?
I think those companies just
like you don't like the branding of the Series 8 watch where like it focuses on like women's health and time of the month and the other stuff too?
Just get out of my face. Both of them. Everybody. All the companies. I just want to use the phone. Just let me use the phone. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just too much. No,
but I was laughing at that at the like the Apple event when they did that for the watch. It was fun.
Yeah. That's just that. No thanks. One thing though, like at least as somebody who watches it, like the Apple events are always sort of exciting, like their transitions and like their photography and their videography, and
And their
like on the
audio
Google
descriptions
side.
now too.
Oh, do they have okay? And their audio description, and like on Google, it's like, I'm dead.
I'm
Hello.
monotone.
I'm going to talk to you about something. I'm so excited. It's like, come on. Stop it. And then iPhone's like, we're the best. We're everything you ever wanted.
Yeah, because like I was watching your like reaction video to the
Mhm.
Google
The Google event.
yeah, and like you're right about that too. They just sound like they don't want to be
Yeah.
there. They're bored.
Yeah.
They don't
Really?
care.
I don't know. Okay, so I think those are all our questions. Do you have any last thoughts about Android or anything?
Lookout is actually pretty good.
Oh, so you like Lookout? You did try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you try the food label? The food whatever it's called. Food recognition
like the product thing label thing.
product thing. Yeah, that thing.
No, I couldn't, but I tried
no?
but I did try the line like the paragraph thing and then like the read by word thing. Oh, and like the money thing because yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you mean like the short text versus
You know, like
document?
yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, the short text, the document, and the money reader.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, if you try the food labels, at least for the products that I get, like one thing I really like about it is that you don't have to find the barcode.
Mm-hmm.
Like with seeing AI, you have to kind of like rotate and find the stupid barcode.
Well, I kind of
which is,
switched
like,
from
really-
seeing AI to like a super sense now. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried Super Sense for barcodes. Do they
Mhm.
have that? Do they have that?
Yeah.
Do you pay for Super Sense?
I bought the like when it was on sale. I bought it for like the whole full thing for like $50-$60.
For like is it a lifetime thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they have that. So Envision is now free. So you guys can try that. I find Envision to be like one of the slower ones though. Like I feel like it's slower. It's gotten faster, I feel like, than a few months ago or a few years ago, but it still feels kind of slow versus Super Sense and Seeing AI and all that stuff.
Yeah, but like when I see Lookout, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think that like those apps need a way to be a little bit like Orcam, where at least for me, I want to be able to like point at something or help it to like know which part I want you to read. So like I was on the street the other day and I'm like trying to read the sign on the door, right? But I'm like I'm across the street and I just read that sign over there. And it was like reading the license plates, like stop reading the license plates of the cars around me. Seriously, that's so annoying.
Careful, guys. Carrie's gonna stalk you now.
Yeah. No.
But no, like that'll be interesting. Like if they would somehow could code that into like either Lookout or Seeing AI,
or like even if we don't have to point or something because that'll be hard to do. It's like, can they pick out the more important thing? Like, can the AI be trained to know what I want? Like, is there a way to do that? I don't know.
But I would not pay that much money for an Orcam. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I don't know. At least when I tried it, which was a couple years ago, so maybe it's gotten a lot better. But like as a blind person, I just think it would be really hard to point. Like, what do you know? Like, how do you kind of
point it? Yeah, because like for me, they're like, oh yeah, it's for the blind and vision impaired. But then like when I take a look, when I saw the reviews and other people doing it, I'm like, no, I'm fully blind. you want me to literally point at a text to see which part.
Mhm.
Really, I can't see for squat, and like you wanted me to point.
Yeah, exactly. That's something
It's
I
like,
just don't
yeah, just
understand.
like I'm like, no, this is more for low vision users, not
Mhm.
blind users. You know?
And I also feel like it's easier. I guess I also have more experience in
Mm-hmm.
like holding the phone and
Mm-hmm.
doing like a document than like doing it on when it's like worn and like making your head and your face and your whatever like
Yeah.
pointed in the right direction so that'll like get the document
Yeah.
or like
That also, come on, you would have to wear what? Fake sunglasses, clip it on, then point. Where you can do the same motion with just your phone. Take it out real quick. That's it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, there is the Orcam Read that Sam like tried, right? Like
Yeah.
but the thing is, like, it's another device, and like you already have a device, and that other device is like what 2,000,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, I'll just get another phone.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, like, either an iPhone or Android.
Yeah.
Like you might as well just buy that instead.
I just think it's so expensive. Everything that they like specifically make is just for the blind.
No, okay.
So expensive.
Like, it's like what? Okay, the software, it's the same thing as comparable as CAI Super Sense, but then what? What's the R&D for? Oh yeah, the small size and how it looks. Wow, and the material. Oh yay, that really does cost that much?
No, it's actually all the government subsidies, the taxes, the fact that they know that most of their customers are not going to be end users. They're going to be vocational rehabilitation. They're going to be the government and different
And the blind
organizations
centers. Yeah.
and blind centers. And those things can afford those things, unlike customers. And so they don't really care about like the customer. It's like we want to make money and sell to those larger organizations. And also
like
the fact
humanware too. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. And also the fact that they're like their system of selling, it's like they have the corporate and then they have resellers and then they have retailers, and like there's so many people in between that keep marking up these products. And that's why these blind accessibility products are so expensive. It's not even the fact of R&D or equipment and stuff. I mean, that's part of it. That is part of it. Like, if they weren't selling to the government and they actually, like, their end customer was us, it would still be more expensive, but not this much more expensive.
Yeah, but then still, like, okay, say like all that goes away, right? It'll probably still be the same price as an iPhone or like a Pixel or like or like a Galaxy.
Like, I don't even mind it being a little bit more expensive than that. I understand that. Like, supply, demand, blah, blah, blah. But it's not that. That's the thing that gets me.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not.
But in the end, like, like, I'd rather pay for, let's say, like, between that or a Pixel 7, I'd rather buy the Pixel 7.
Yeah. And, like, the CCTV that I want is $6,000.
That's a couple phones right there already too.
But the thing is, like, there's a lot of things that you can use with the phone, right?
Yeah.
But there are things too that are not the same as using like a phone and using a CCTV or a braille display. Like, you can't really get a braille display anywhere else. You were like stuck having to buy that $6,000, I don't know, whatever, $5,000, $4,000, $10,000 thing. And
man, that like
kind of depends on the device.
That like 6,000 like a CCTV better be like an OLED, okay?
Actually, I think it is
flat panel OLED pure
it's
color.
Like an Android tablet.
Yeah.
It works well. It's not a tablet, but it works like a tablet. It's the oh my goodness, the Reveal 16. So it's like kind of like having a 16-inch tablet / monitor. So it's so nice. It's just so
Okay.
nice. But even without that like smartness thing, like you could just get the CCTV, and that thing is $4,000.
Well, like if you have like money to burn, yeah, or a GoFundMe, okay, fair.
Maybe that's what I need to start. A GoFundMe.
Yes,
Are you guys
guys.
gonna help me get
Wait a minute.
like
I thought,
okay, the goal is that you guys don't have to pay. It's that you guys share it to find other people
yes. Wait,
that can help pay for it.
yeah. Well, make it and then we'll share it.
Like their solution is using something like Split or Affirm,
Mhm.
which doesn't actually use credit. Like it doesn't check your credit, but it like splits up the payments.
Mhm.
But like if you get it, it's $713 per month. Who can afford $713 per month?
Again, that's another pixel right there every month already.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Or
That
like
is
or like an iPhone SE and like the accessories.
yeah. I'm thinking of like maybe I can be like MKVHD. Well, never like him exactly, but like get all the phones, like every phone that comes out, and just unbox and review it. But like for accessibility, that would be fun if I had money.
That'll be cool though. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I can just, get Amazon to help me and just return it.
Well, like Prime does that. Come on.
I think like so many YouTubers actually do that. I just don't know if that's actually legal.
Like, don't be giving secrets away.
Oh my goodness, that would be a lot of fun though. And like, doesn't he use it for a week or something? A week or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, I think.
That would be cool though, huh? You'd be like the MKBHP version, huh? And like the blind and vision repair community, huh?
I love MKBHD.
That'd be cool
He just
though.
needs to make his website accessible.
Ooh, shots fired!
But I love him. No, I really love him. He's so awesome.
Shots fired! Share that to him, guys. Share the stream to him.
No, don't.
Share it, guys.
Just send an email to him.
Tweet him too, okay? Tweet him.
Or tweet him. There you go. Tweet him for me. Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. A blindfold challenge for him using a screen reader.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
At least for 1 week.
Yeah.
It's a screen reader. Okay, guys. So you guys have to tweet him and that. And then if he needs help, he can like just call me. And we can we can I'll live stream. Oh, I'll live stream with him and teach him like this right now.
Yeah. See? Yeah, see, yeah, a live stream. Okay, yeah, so yeah.
Oh my goodness. That would never actually happen, but that's a really nice dream.
Or like him or like Justine.
I'd rather MKBHD. I'd rather Marquez. He's cooler.
Or
no, don't say Mr. Who's the Boss. Please don't say Mr. Who's the Boss.
Who?
Mr. Who's the Boss? You don't know him? He's another big tech tuber.
No, I mean.
Oh, you know who would? Yeah.
You're like no, like your average consumer.
Okay,
Not
fine. Really. That's alright.
Wow.
What's his name? Hold on. Mr. Mobile. That would be fun. I love Mr. Mobile. Michael Fisher. That'd be amazing. He used to be. I don't know. I watch all of that YouTube stuff like in the mobile technology and just So there's like this channel called Pocket Now, and used to like be on there, and like I would watch every video because his writing was so good. Like it's not even the video that I like actually watched him for. It was all his writing because his scripts were just so amusing to me. I love Michael Fisher.
No, Joker. That's just a rumor. Okay.
I don't know about that. Okay.
It's a rumor. It's a rumor.
Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah. Let me think of any other tech tubers. Who's another good one?
Like the guy that I used to follow, Apple Pro, whatever his name is.
Apple Pro. Oh, you know who'd be so funny? Who'd be so funny would be Linus.
Oh, Linus Tech? Oh, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, no, that would be really hilarious for him to use a screen reader. Because oh, you know what it should be? Yeah. I've got it. It should be, okay, this is going to be it. It's going to be Mr. Beast is going to have a challenge for all the tech YouTubers to use use a screen reader. Yeah. And whoever survives the longest will like win, I don't know, like something.
Money.
I don't know.
There you
go. You know Mr. Beast though.
Yeah.
$100,000 or something. I don't know.
Shoot.
There's my dream.
Shoot, I'll use my Pixel 7 for like 3 months for like $1,000, $100,000. Shoot, for 3 months.
Would you ever do any of those challenges? Mr. Beast should just do like a challenge. Like that would be fun with like blind people or blindfolded or something, and have some blind people in there. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would do like one of his challenges. I don't care. Yeah, if he wants me to be slingshot into a pool of pudding, I'll do it. Or a pool of Jello, I'll do it. Shoot.
So how long would you keep your hand on a jet to keep, or like, was it a jet or an airplane or something like that? Like the last person to touching it. Don't want it. I don't know.
For what?
Would you be buried alive to do it?
For how much?
100,000.
For how long? Buried alive for how long?
How many did he do? I think he did it for 50 hours.
50 hours for... Wait, so 50 hours would be... So pretty... Oh, wait, so 2.5 days?
Yeah. 2.5 days.
But then, like, would there be food in there and somewhere, like, to go to the bathroom? Come on.
Like, he went to the bathroom in, like, bottles.
Okay.
And he kept them in there with him because, he couldn't take it out.
Oh, okay, for 100,000.
Would you do it for 100,000?
Maybe 2, but not 100.
200,000?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd probably do it for 100,000. No, you know what I do it for? I do it for a house. There you go. Can you buy me a house?
Ooh, okay. Okay. That's a good trade, though. That's a good trade.
Yeah, there you go. You don't even... doesn't have to be the best house or anything. Just a nice house.
Yeah.
That's houses in North Carolina are not... They're pretty cheap, right? So, yeah.
I don't know, because I just live in Florida, okay? So...
What? Where each house is like 500,000 on average or something? That's expensive.
Yeah.
Like here, for a good area... Well, before all the craziness with the economy and everything, like in a good area, I would say 200,000 would get you like a pretty nice house.
We mean like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, like
not in the city, like not directly in the city, but like it's still in a like in not Winston probably, but like
is it more of like in like a suburb? Or...
Yeah, I would say suburb. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like how many? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this house. How many bedrooms does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4. This house has 4 bedrooms and 1, 2, 3, 3.5 baths.
3.5 baths?
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's, if I remember right, it was less than 150,000.
What?
Yeah.
But
Yep.
a single story, right?
No, 2-story.
What? For that much?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Am I saying the right number, or was it 200?
You
I'm completely wrong. Maybe it was 200,000. I can't
but
remember.
it's still good though.
It was still good.
Yeah.
It was still great. And then there's like an extra, like there's a loft, and then there's like an extra like office space downstairs. It's like 300 something square feet. So
that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it was a great deal. Yeah. So I found a clear view CCTV for 940. Oh yeah. I know that CCTV, it's so heavy. Like a clear view, that's a nice CCTV, AJ. I remember having that in the Low Vision Center. It was just really heavy. The Optilect CCTVs are really heavy. I don't know why. And Joshua says Zolotech and Brandon Bush.
Yeah.
I don't know who those are.
Those are also like good tech.
Yeah. I'm guessing that. Yeah. Like the thing is, for me, sometimes I like watch all these tech videos and I don't even realize like what their names are or what who they are.
Who's this person? Huh? I don't like their personality. Oh no. I don't
the thing is, like, I recognize their like voice, you know. I recognize their voice and like how they talk. But if you like ask me, I'll probably be like, oh, I don't know what their name is, or like their channel name is. There's also another Brandon. I can't remember his. I don't know his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a fun challenge. So somebody has to bring that up to Mr. Beast and have that challenge, kind of like the Squid Games, except for a screen reader.
Phones and computers.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's 9:15.
Yep.
And we should probably end this because I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Now it's just mostly tangents and everything else.
Yeah.
So real quick, don't forget to subscribe to Carrie on Accessibility again, and definitely hit that like button. Yes, okay. And don't forget to check out her Discord, Carrie on Accessibility. Hey, we all are there and we're all fun, and sometimes I do weird stuff. Not really.
That sounds so sketch, the way you say that. I do weird stuff.
No, just kidding. I'm joking.
Okay.
I just, you know, when I'm bored, I just post, you know, just talk about.
I think you do like fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff. Don't worry.
That's how I would say. Like, what did you do? Like with the nunchucks and what was it? Like, I love that video where you did it like in the dark with the light. That it was a light up nunchuck.
Oh yeah.
I like your mukbangs and your like anime talks. Those are always fun.
No, yeah, they are. Yeah, because like I'm doing.
And then like this guy always like eats everything spicy, and apparently it's not even that spicy, and just like okay.
It is spicy, okay? So,
yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah, they are.
I can't eat all that stuff.
But
I get a stomach ache.
Ouch. But yeah, don't forget to check out her Discord. Like we're all like all of us are fun there, and you can get tech help and other stuff too. Yeah, and
we have fun there.
Yeah, and make more friends. Yeah, so don't forget to check it out. And you know, shameless plug again, Blind Toes on YouTube. So there you go.
Yep, and I'll probably be live. Maybe what day is today? It's Tuesday. So Thursday. Probably Thursday or Friday, or maybe even Thursday and Friday, to unbox that and compare the Pixel 6a, 7, and 7 Pro, which
starting off like like your tech, journey. Yeah, okay. Watch out, MK.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Watch out, Marcus Brownlee. Okay.
No.
Watch out.
That I'll have to do like one day, like meet him somehow, like go to VidCon or whatever they have, and like be like, oh my goodness. I would just totally fangirl out. But anyway, yeah. But thanks everybody for joining us, and thanks for watching, and thanks for joining us on our challenge. Our phone switching challenge. Yeah. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.